Welcome back. In an effort to support local small businesses struggling with tech needs, Perscolas recently launched a new virtual initiative called the Tech Help Desk. Joining us now to share more about this initiative and more are Abe Mendez, Managing Director of Perscolas, and Instructor, Brittany Grant. Welcome. Thank you both for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having us.
Of course. So Brittany's new to the show, but Abe, you're no stranger. You've been here before. But for those of our viewers who aren't familiar, can you please share what Perscolas does?
Absolutely. So Perscolas was proudly founded 25 years ago in the South Bronx. Our mission is to advance economic equity through rigorous training for tech careers and by connecting to skilled talent graduating from our programs to leading businesses. We do this by offering tuition-free 12 to 15-week training programs that prepare individuals to become help desk support technicians, cybersecurity analysts, web developers, and cloud engineers. And this year, Perscolas in New York will train over 600 adults in over 30 classes through these in the courses I just described.
Wow, thank you so much, Abe. And, as we know, through COVID-19, the latest unemployment rate here in the Bronx in particular was reportedly 15.1%. That is nearly double the rate of other counties in New York State. How is Perscolas helping address high unemployment rate here in the Bronx?
Absolutely. So at Perscolas, we're training for skill sets in technology that are incredibly relevant to employers of all shapes and sizes. So we really work closely with employers to ensure that our training programs are relevant and meet their needs today. And ultimately, our program is designed to help our participants and learners land that job in technology. Each class is paired with a technical instructor, but they also are paired with a professional development coach, which works with our learners to really hone in on their soft skills. So we graduate really well-rounded candidates and share openings from our employer partners with them directly. On average, 80% of those who complete the course will get a job and they'll start earning an average starting wage of $21 an hour.
Wow. Aside from launching incredible careers in the tech field, now Perscolas is helping our local small businesses. Can you share your new Tech Help Desk and how local small businesses are being supported through this new initiative?
Yeah, absolutely. So last year, Perscolas, like many organizations, made the transition to operate our programs virtually, and ultimately we were successful. But of course, it wasn't easy. And if you think about communities like the Bronx, which were heavily impacted, not just from a public health and economic standpoint, but from a technological standpoint, we really saw an opportunity for us to provide value to the local community. And thanks to the support of the Bronx Community Foundation, we were able to launch a tech support help desk that's a free service that's going to be run by alumni of our programs. And so my colleague, Brittany Grant, who is an amazing technical instructor, she's been working with Perscolas for 3 years, also a graduate of our programs, really worked closely with me and others to build out this help desk, and she'll share all the great details with everyone now.
Absolutely, Brittany. So it sounds like you're a triple threat. You are a learner, a teacher, a student. You've taught and you've learned at Perscola. So that's amazing. Full circle moment for you. What types of services and issues are being provided by Perscola's alumni through the Tech Help Desk? As we heard from Abe, they're free to local businesses.
They sure are. Here at Perscolas, we're proud to be able to offer free level 1 tech support. This can include a wide variety of services. For instance, we can help you set up your printers and your multifunction devices, allow all your computers to be able to print to them. We can provide compatibility support for users that are either trying to update or maybe upgrade their current system, whether that be hardware or software. And we can also assist with malware and virus remediation, which is now becoming a popular thing, all for free, which is a great thing.
Wow. And, I know some local businesses may be in tune to the show right now. How can they inquire about these services? And, who qualifies for it? Is it any local small business?
Anybody, any individuals, local small businesses, nonprofits, anyone. We've actually been able to help a few people already. We had an elderly gentleman get his computer backed up and updated to the latest version. We've helped our learners prepare for their oncoming courses by making sure their systems are up to date and optimized. And it's really easy to get in touch with us. You can either go to our website, www.perscolas.org/NY or you can send us an email to nyhelpdesk@perscolas.org. Once you do that, let us know the issue that you're having. Once that's done, you can expect someone from our help desk to reach out to you within like 24 to 48 hours and schedule a service appointment that adds at their convenience.
That sounds amazing. Thank you for sharing, Brittany. And, I wanted to add a little extra in there for you. I want to hear about your story with Perscolas. How has it transformed your life, learning and also educating through the programs that are offered in this amazing initiative?
It's full circle, like you mentioned. Honestly, I was the Jane of all trades before I went to Perscolas, and I never felt like I got paid my worth because I did everything. And then coming to Perscolas, it really honed down on my passion for tech. And I realized then that I could help my classmates learn. And that kind of sparked that passion that maybe I would like to teach. And since then, it's been a joyous, voyage with all the learners that I've had and seeing them successful and making good money. It makes me happy.
And it's, good to point out that you're also a woman in tech.
Yeah,
So do we see a lot of women in tech, and how, what does that mean for you?
it's increased. It's something that I'm very passionate about. I love to encourage all my learners, but I have a special, you can do it for my women in tech. The classes are increasing. Believe it or not, the women are no longer afraid of tech. They're going out there, and a lot of our women learners are taking it over, and they're actually getting better offers and more confident. So I love to see the progression of more and more females coming into our class, and I can't wait till we have those all-female classes as well.
Yes, listen, it's Women History Month, so what better time than now to sign up for some Perscolas programs and services online, right, Abe? I want to hear
Exactly.
from you as well, Abe. Just about being inclusive in your programs for.
Absolutely. First, I'll say, Brittany is an amazing talent. We're lucky to have her support. She's actually expanding her skill set. She's able to teach our IT support class, but also soon will be teaching cybersecurity as well at Perscola. So I just want to give her the shout out that she deserves. But you're exactly right. The reason why we're looking to recruit over 600 candidates this year is that we know that especially vulnerable communities, folks can really benefit from an opportunity that Perscolas can provide. And we want to continue to expand and grow to recruit, women in technology, Black and Latinx folks to become technologists, young adults of all ages. And so, you can expect that over the years to come, we're going to just be growing and expanding the number of seats, since we know that a program like Perscolas can really set someone up on that pathway to not just achieve a living wage, but really achieve a thriving wage over the long term.
Absolutely. And before we go, what are some of those courses that folks can take, Abe? Just give us a little rundown of what programs and courses folks can take.
Absolutely. So we offer 4 disciplines here in New York. Network support or IT support that prepares folks to become entry-level help desk support technicians. 12-week program. Also leads to the CompTIA A+ credential, as well as a Google IT support certificate. So it's really fantastic. We offer cybersecurity, which is 15 weeks. It leads to the CompTIA CISA+, and it prepares folks to become those entry-level cyber analysts. Software engineering, preparing folks to become web developers and coders. That's also 15 weeks. And our newest course, which is called AWS Restart, is essentially a cloud fundamentals course, leveraging tools from AWS, and will prepare folks to become, cloud engineers in 15 weeks as well.
Wow, so many broad interests. Whatever
Absolutely.
You're interested in, you can learn at Perscola. And hold on, Abe, are there any strings attached to any of these courses?
No strings attached, tuition free. Our programs are tuition free to ensure that as many folks can benefit from our services as possible.
Amazing.
We only ask our learners to pay it forward. That's all we ask.
Got it. And Brittany, how important was that for you when you were learning, the fact that it's all no strings attached?
I didn't believe it at first. And a lot of our learners don't really believe it at first because you don't hear it that often that it's free. But it saved me because those exams are costly. And having a support system that said, don't worry, we have you, really helped me make sure I could just focus on my learning and get the certifications I need to pass through the course.
Amazing. Listen, if I wasn't a reporter, I'd be at Perscola learning computer technology, but it's never too late. I can still learn it, right?
You're welcome anytime. Anytime.
Thank you so much. Before we go, Abe, how about Bronxites who are interested in learning more about the programs? How can they get in touch and find out about the courses being offered at this time?
Absolutely. So we are constantly recruiting for new candidates. So I encourage anyone who's interested to go to perscolas.org, read up on the courses, look at our deadlines for applications, and send us any questions as well. So I encourage folks to check out the website. We also have an email address, info@perscolas.org, for folks who are curious and want to learn more about our classes as well.
Got it. And Brittany, before we go, I also wanted you to just, motivate our Bronxites to go ahead and take a chance.
It's possible. Anything, as long as you put your heart into it, it's possible. It's a 15-week intensive course, but you have support along the way, whether it's your instructor, your career development coach, or even your learner support team that we have. So we welcome everyone. Come all. And let's join the Perscolas alumni.
Thank you. Thank you, Abe Mendez and Brittany Grant, for joining us today on behalf of Perscola.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Again, you can visit perscolas.org to find out more information about their programs and services. And if you're a local business, you can also find out about their New York help desk through their website. We're taking a quick break. We'll be right back with Open BXRx.